describe the transition last year? Obviously, the unexpected transition to Gavin Peterson, and then how would you describe him as a head coach?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it was so unexpected what happened, but obviously understand. I mean, Coach Rob was like following her dreams, so I understand that. It helped a lot that Coach Gavin was with her for so long, just because they had the same values and they created that culture together. So for the transition for our program, it was pretty easy for me just because he's the one that mainly recruited me as well. But he preaches the same things that Coach Rob did. He did a lot of coaching when Coach Rob was there. So I'm very grateful that he got the job actually. He fits our program and culture really well. He just exemplifies what he preaches. Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
Lani, kind of take me through what went into and kind of how that process happened going from Utah, or what brought you from Virginia Tech back to Utah?
Yeah, well, I had originally left Virginia Tech. I was really far from home. I think that really took a toll on me, kind of in my basketball career a little bit. But the process of re-entering the portal, it was a little weird because my plan was to come closer to home. I like to make this joke, like I came closer to home, but I kind of came back home, necessarily. But yeah, I entered the portal. I had called Coach Gavin to kind of congratulate him on his, position again. We're back at the U. And then he was kind of like, is there a possibility of you coming back? And I was like, now that I think about it, yeah. The culture's the same, the system's the same. Not much has changed, besides, I guess, Gavin really being the head coach. But yeah, it was a great experience at Virginia Tech, but I kind of took that experience and leadership and, that time I had there and brought it back with me here.
And she missed me.
Yeah, she missed my teammate, Maty.
Yeah, Maty, just what's that experience like, not only being, one of the senior leaders on this team, but being able to share that with Lani, who I'm sure she was there when you were, kind of going through that recruiting process in Utah.
It's honestly awesome. I think when I came into Utah, even on my visit, she was kind of the first person I connected with. And she's just a great person to be around and to play basketball with. And then we were always on the same team, so we always just kind of fed off each other's energy. And I really loved her. It was sad when she left, but I was also happy for her to get a new experience. And then when she came back, oh man, we still talked when she was not here last year.
Mind you, she called me every week. We talked every week.
And then she was kind of talking about it, and I called her. I'm like, hey, you gotta come back. We all want you to come back. I know it could be kind of weird, leaving and if we're gonna accept her or not, but I'm like, no, I want to play with you. And so to be able to be in the leadership role with her is just awesome because we just have so many different experiences, and I think we value the same things, and just how we go about life in general, not just basketball, is pretty similar. So it's really nice just to bounce ideas off her and to compete against her. I'm excited. We compete against each other a lot in practice, so I'm excited to actually be on the same team as her. Yeah, but she's great.
What was that experience at Virginia Tech like? And, what did that do for your confidence to be able to go there, to be able to do, I think you averaged, about 9.6 points per game, start 31 games. What did that do for you from a confidence standpoint?
Yeah, great question. I think kind of just having coaches there that believed in me and allowed me to kind of play and experiment really. I think my freshman year was 2 years that I just used to learn. I was like a sponge, and then finally while I was at Virginia Tech, I finally got to flourish a little bit more. But yeah, I gained confidence in my shooting ability, my ability to handle the ball, play defense. My leash was a lot longer than it was my freshman and sophomore year, but those are the years that you're supposed to learn. So, I thought they were really good growing years for me.
When you look at the roster, I'll ask this to both of you, but when you look at the roster, what do you see in this group?
Everyone is so skilled. Even our freshmen are also skilled. Our transfers are skilled. And we do have a lot of younger girls. With us two being the older ones on the team, it also just brings a new energy, which is really exciting. Sometimes it's I've been in college basketball quite long, so to me stuff might not be as exciting, but to them I'm like, oh yeah, that is really cool. But yeah, we're really skilled, we're deep, and I think we all get along really well. We are truly family on and off the court, and that just makes the on-court experience that much better.
Yeah, to piggyback off Maty, I think with having such a deep roster, it really expands that versatility that our team brings in. And we have some great newcomers, some good transfers, and they're all so invested into our program and kind of what we're preaching to them. So it's going to be a really exciting year. I mean, we have so many girls that are just willing to sacrifice so much just for all of us. So it'll be a good year for everybody.
Maty, I like something that you said right there about some of the younger players, how skilled they are, talented they are. It feels like there's a lot of recruiting momentum right now that Coach Gavin and the staff are building up. Just what's it like kind of watching sort of the types of players that are coming in on visits, that are committing, that are, some of the new freshman signees, that kind of thing, and kind of see that momentum from the inside of the program?
I think how Coach Gavin does recruiting is special. He really wants to invest in high school recruits, which I think is rare now, especially with the portal, but he wants to take the time to develop kids and to really get kids that care about our culture and that fit our culture. I mean, everyone that's came into our program and that he's recruiting, because we see them on visits, I'm like, oh yeah, I see why you want them. Like, that we all have the same values. We all kind of fit the Utah profile in the sense of like why we play basketball and the type of style of basketball that each and every one of us plays. So I think it's really cool how Utah recruits. It's just special that he invests so much time in like the younger high school kids, because I mean, now with the portal, it's just such a different, it's so changing. So it's nice to know that he still values like relationships and developing kids as well.
Lani, one of those big moments for Maty last year was the buzzer
heard
beater.
around the world.
Yes. Just knowing the friendship that you two have, kind of what was your reaction, to seeing that shot, and kind of what did you tell her?
I was beyond excited. I actually think I called her. I called you that night, and I was like, oh my God, like nobody can do that but Maty Wilke. Like that is such a Maty Wilke thing to do, but. I mean, Maty invests so much time into the game and her work ethic, and her actions are motivating to the rest of our team. So, I mean, if I had to think of somebody on that team to hit that shot, it only would have been Maty Wilke.
Sweet.
Yeah, no problem.
Maty, for you, just going into this senior year, you come to Utah a couple of years ago. You've had the chance to kind of get a couple of years of understanding the culture here. What's kind of your focus going into this senior season? Has there been like parts of your game that you're focusing on, especially this year?
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to think that this is my last year. I've been extremely grateful to have many different positions in the 2 years that I played previously, like coming off the bench, starting some games. So I think for my last year is just like obviously having no regrets, but just like performing to my best of my ability, that whatever my team needs me to do. And also just kind of having that leadership role. Like I said, I've had many roles in the past, so I'm able to connect more with my teammates. And then the last thing is just like investing time into my relationships with my teammates and the staff. I love my teammates so much, and I feel like we just there's always multiple of us. You never just see one of us anywhere. So yeah, I think there's a lot that I want to accomplish this season, but I mean, I put a lot of time in the off season on my skills, so just my confidence has really grown a lot. And then just my relationships with my teammates mean a lot to me too. So probably those two things for sure.
You both have helped elevate Utah to a higher level. What do you feel like is the next step in terms of what it's going to take to get there?
That's a good question. I think obviously everyone's end goal is the tournament, but the tournament appearance, that's the standard for us now. So obviously getting in the tournament and dancing for as long as we can, I mean, that's obviously the end goal, but we believe in mission first team always. So regardless of our end goal, we're trying to be where our feet are and kind of just enjoying the process. I mean, the process is a dream. So working day in, day out, focusing on the little things is kind of our main 26 season.
Yeah, I mean, Lani said it perfectly, but I think to add on to that is just finding the joy of basketball again. I think sometimes everyone's so focused on the outside things that the actual game and playing with your best friends is kind of gets thrown under the rug. So I think for me this year is being able to be a leader is just bringing that joy back, like celebrating the little things that might not be seen. But I think that makes playing basketball so much exciting, and I think you can see that a lot in how we play. So yeah.
How fun was that retreat a couple weeks ago, hanging out?
Oh, we had a blast. I don't know if you heard, but my team won the dance. We won the team retreat. But yeah, it was really fun. I think that was a great opportunity and experience for a lot of us to kind of just rekindle that flame of family, sisterhood. You know, just that was a moment for all of us to kind of have those deeper conversations with one another and gain that connection. But I think some of the best teams are the closest off the floor because it always translates on the floor. So it was a good time for us.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It's nice. We also had our phones taken away, so it's kind of nice just to kind of refresh. But I think a lot of people could say they're really close as teams, but our relationship together from like seniors to the freshmen is just so genuine. Like I generally have so much fun. I mean, some of the freshmen are like 5 years younger than me, but it's like they're like my sisters. I have so much fun with my teammates, and even the coaching staff. I think it's special that our coaching staff is also really close together. I mean, they're all friends, so to see them be friends, it kind of like encourages us to also get along with everyone. So I think our whole program is just really close, and I think that's really special.
So Lani's pretty open that you guys called each other regularly every week, I think you said, while she was back at Virginia Tech. When she hit the portal, Maty, did you slide into her DM? Did you text her? Like, were you kind of the lead recruiter there?
Yes, it was actually like a 3-hour FaceTime call in my backyard of my house, actually. And I'm like, just come, please, like, just come. And I kind of knew, like, what she was saying she wanted. I'm like, just like we can play together. Our last year, like we know we fit so well, and her energy that she brings on off the court, like no one can match that. And so like I missed that from her, and so to have that back this year, I'm like, it's just so fitting. Like she fits our culture and program so well. So I'm just so glad she came back. Sorry, my hands are cold.
I'm a little surprised that it wasn't a text. It just said "come home, twin."
Yeah.
Oh no, I had to make sure. I'm just like, actually, I did text her. I'm like, hey, can I FaceTime you? But it was a checkup, and then we just start chatting, and then I had a feeling that I didn't have to do much persuading. I mean, she gets to play with me again. Like, who wouldn't want to do that?
And you said you called her from the backyard at your house?
Yeah.
Describe the scene for me.
Okay, so we have turf grass. It's in like a little lounge chair. I was supposed to do my homework. I didn't. Yeah, I was just on FaceTime, and I'm like, just telling her, like, we missed you last year. Like, we need you.
Mind you, she's calling me while I'm packing up to hit the road.
But she just needed to know that, like, not sometimes, like, the coaching staff when you're getting recruited in the portal, like, tell you a lot of stuff, but to hear it from a teammate, I think it just means more that, like, the girls you're going to play with also want you there. So I just wanted her to know, like, I not only love playing with you on the court, but I also love being around you off the court. Yeah.
Big 12, the Big 12 is
She's like such a bonding moment.
That's awesome. Yeah. No, that's
Thank you so much.